experiments conducted across 100... 13 galaxies have shown... on promising results. Once piloted by the fallen Eon Akavili the Trailblaze, has embarked on its journey once again.
How is everything? If you're ready.
I'm scared to find out what Washtopia is.
Pom-Pom already selected a route. We've seemingly gone off course. Strange. Pom-Pom's navigation is always precise. Stay vigilant. There might be a magnetic field nearby interfering with the Express's navigation system. Let's take a look in the control room.
So...
Oh, shit.
What happened?
I think we're getting washed.
What's happening? Did you see that huge shadow? Everything outside is red. What's going on? You really expect me to know the answer to that? Even Mr. Yang looks surprised. That's not something you see every day.
March, the Express encountered an obstruction. The disturbance triggered a chain reaction. The Express was struck from behind by another vessel.
How do you crash into someone in space?
Another vessel in our vicinity encountered the same obstruction.
There's someone in the...
unable to control its velocity. After the collision, two
Who is
individuals
that in
found
the
their way onto
background?
the Express.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't seem like it.
Compensation? They hit us! Well, if they're here to stir up trouble, I'll teach them a lesson. Let's go check it out.
Okay. I was like, ew, there's weirdos on that shit.
Another anomaly in the shining universe. A blooming splash of colors. You are truly beautiful. A lady? I offer a sincere compliment. You're akin to a flower in winter. Oh? Another beautiful soul. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Argenti. I belong to the Knights of Beauty. May I know your names? Indeed. And I extend my deepest apologies for doing so. I wish to remedy the situation, hence my arrival on the Astral Express.
Now we know he didn't do it on purpose. Hi, Argenti. I'm March 7th.
An honor. I was just explaining the significance of beauty to this foliage. Pardon my abruptness, but I have a habit of asking questions. As fellow beings of this universe, are you acquainted with Adrilla the Beauty? The Knights of Beauty travel from planet to planet, spreading the beauty's glorious reputation across the universe, so that every being may know of their existence. We strictly adhere to the commandments of our faith, tempering our physical forms and upholding our honor. Yes, though not exclusively. Just as I extol the beauty in this foliage, what I anticipate is an encounter. A collision and exchange of minds and philosophies. Do you doubt such an assertion? You need not, young lady.
Thank you.
Both my words and actions come from the bottom of my heart. You are indeed beautiful. Like flowers blooming in the morning sun.
Plants can be pretty.
Young lady, now that you know something of the beauty, I wonder, can you resonate with this philosophy and place your trust in Adrilla? You sound confused. Young lady, with all due respect, I fear you may be still grappling with this philosophy. Yet agree.
Yeah, I still don't get who Adrilla
It's
is.
pure beauty in itself. I cherish different ideas, but judging from the situation, since you do not understand the beauty, I will have to show you in a way that only a knight can. I earnestly request a chivalrous contest with you. Should I be fortunate enough to triumph, I ask you to acknowledge Adrilla, the beauty, as the most peerless beauty of all. To my lasting sadness, no. It is an unspoken rule of the Knights of Beauty that the commandment is uttered before a battle between knights. I apologize. Forgive me for my lack of eloquence.
Oh, shit.
Why are you fighting?
Communicating with others can be a most difficult endeavor. It is through action alone that we can convey our intent faithfully.
The harmony will...
May you understand.
Better hedge your bets. It's on me.
Free will, or was it fate? Your waters will clear.
Ready for another?
Let the duel commence.
I hope for an end to strife in the world.
So familiar.
The flesh.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Spend freely.
Another journey begins. Desperate for a blip. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Commencing support.
Confess.
Watch your head.
The flesh wound.
Hedge your bets. It's on me.
Free will, or was it fate? Still waters of oblivion.
Put forth all your might.
Sorry to interrupt whatever's happening here. Forgive the interruption, but I just spoke with Himiko. The situation is more urgent than we imagined. Take it easy. There'll be plenty of time to fight later.
My deepest apologies, Mr. Yang. My concentration has been solely centered on my conversation with her. Now, it is only fitting to disclose the main reason for my presence here. To work jointly in resolving the crisis before us. I was piloting the one and only through the galaxy when I discovered Velite, an IPC worker who accidentally fell into a huge cave, from which I saved him. Upon saving Velite, I altered my flight course to accompany him to his original location. Consequently, I inadvertently ended up on the Express's navigational trajectory.
You kind of say that
According to
suspiciously.
him, he is an IPC worker. I believe he's currently resting in the carriage. He is still in a state of shock. He swore to follow Adrilla the Goddess after being impressed by what he saw during our adventure.
Thank you for coming. It'll be a first for the Express to work alongside the Knights of Beauty.
Enjoy the present moment. Continue to enjoy the present moment. You misunderstand. I must first wholeheartedly enjoy the red night of the universe before I can discover an inharmonious pitch. These two things are correlated. Once I discover the cause, I shall destroy it.
Well, try not to take too long. Things could deteriorate at any moment. Could you please go check on Velite? He looks uneasy. He's a guest of ours, after all.
What is it? Here to cheer me up? Save your breath. Your intentions might as well be written on your forehead. I'm just a small-time IPC worker. That Argenti rescued me. I don't know anything, and I can't help you guys.
Very
I
suspicious.
wanna go home and have dinner. Once we're out of this jam. Did Argenti tell you that? Oh, that guy is unbelievable. Before he rescued me, he said something like, "You must pledge to acknowledge Adrilla, the beauty, as the most peerless beauty of all." I told him I'd marry her if he'd liked, as long as he got me out of that stinking cave first. And he refused. I couldn't believe it. My life was on the line, so I just repeated after him. Adrilla, the beauty, etc. You get the picture. Then he corrected me. It's Adrilla, not Adrilla. Who came up with such an awkward-sounding name? I'm a pencil pusher. What the heck do I know about the Eon of Beauty? But of course, I repeated it again in order to survive. Adrilla the beauty, the most peerless beauty of them all! Just like that. Do you think I like being negative? My friend, this is what's known as falling prey to the grim reality of life. Understand? When I was young, I assumed my life would be like a novel. I wanted to be a pilot, flying through outer space, exploring the universe in a grand spaceship. But then my parents told me I'd have to work for the IPC and make a bunch of money to fulfill my dreams. Enough! This is a painful topic. I gave up my unrealistic dream of becoming a pilot and worked for the IPC instead. I guess I'm living the life of a supporting character now.
Sounds like a you
But
problem.
after running into Argenti, I had an idea. Perhaps I could make some money with him and turn my life around. He's tall, handsome, and a knight. Packaged and marketed the right way, I'm sure he'll pique a lot of interest. I told him about my idea, that he could advocate for the beauty while also incorporating currency as a notion of beauty. That would allow him to preach more efficiently. He was very impressed. I'm planning to contact the marketing development department as soon as I'm off the express. He'll make a great IPC product spokesperson, and I can be his agent. Now, the question remains, will this guy shine brighter as an image-focused idol, or should we showcase his formidable talents and mold him into a powerful star? It's called facing reality, embracing it, and then conquering it. So when can I get off the express? I need you guys to solve this traffic jam problem ASAP. Were you even listening to me? All right, I have nowhere else to be. Let's go. Huh? What was that sound? Did someone scream?
There was a strange sound. It was terrifying. Did you hear it? Mom knows the express inside and out. It definitely wasn't the train.
Is it possible that the jolt just now damaged the express? Did something manage to sneak in?
Do we know where the sound came from?
It sounded like it came from the passenger cabins. Or the conductor's cabin.
But those are in opposite directions. How about we go check our own rooms? read the room. Enough with the mean jokes. Now's the time for action. I'm gonna go check my room. If there's a problem, I'll let you know.
March has a point. Pom-Pom will go check the conductor's cabin.
I'd check a room, but I don't have one.
Is that me? What's she saying? I know your past. The things you want to see, to touch, to know. Your home, family, friends, emotions, what you love and what you despise.
Don't fall for it, March.
I'm the complete March 7th, with all of your forgotten memories. Who are you? Why do you look exactly like me? Why did you stop talking? Oh, what kind of creepy...
March, can you hear me?
Huh? My phone. Himeko, there's something really weird happening.
I know. March, get out of there right now.
But...
March! Please reply. Have you left the room?
Did something happen to March?
Not good. I need you and Don Hung to check on March.
I'll accompany you. Belate, you too.
No, I don't want him to
Alright,
come.
if things get dangerous, I'll hide behind you.
It's an insect?
Ugliness. The inharmonious pitch has surfaced. Honor compels us to vanquish this disease.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Doors echo.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Destiny for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
That was so scary. It was like a long-lost twin sister had suddenly appeared out of nowhere. I can't believe it was only a bug.
I did not envision seeing true stings again.
Huh?
There was a whole bunch of those bugs chasing me when Argenti found me in the cave.
I was under the impression that I had successfully routed all of them. However, it appears that the stings continue to pursue us. Could it be... Velite, perhaps you still bear sting pheromones on your body.
Huh? Farah, what is that? Is that bad?
Yes, I've read about true stings in the databank. They emit fibrous particles from their wings during flight, the inhalation of which can induce perceptual distortions and hallucinations. I'm afraid March may have inhaled some of these particles. And that's why she saw another version of herself in the room.
So that was just a hallucination? Huh. Why do I feel kinda disappointed? Wait, I thought hallucinations were supposed to be completely random. Why did I see an identical me?
Did it do anything strange?
It said it knew about my past. And then it stopped talking.
I'm afraid that's not enough information for us to draw a conclusion. My concern is that numerous stings may have already infested the Express. Their elusive nature helps them stay in the shadows, but they may also be roaming freely. We have to prevent them from propagating. If not...
Oh, I don't want to see a bunch of marches roaming around the Express. One of me is enough.
We're on the same page. This isn't good. Evidence of a swarm is apparent, and it looks like several eggs are on the verge of hatching.
They're embryos for now, but their transformation into larvae could be imminent. And their growth may exceed our initial estimates.
This is a race against the clock.
Check around the Express.
What are you up to?
More eggs! Stings propagated on the Express! Are there eggs in my shoes?
The clock is ticking! We need to find a more efficient method. Act quickly! Let Pom-Pom think. Every one of us should be involved! Valente!
What? What am I doing?
Use your brain and think of something!
Well, as a conductor, don't you have any emergency procedures in place?
This is so cute.
Oh! Now that you mention it, Pom-Pom
The
does have
little
a backup
huffing and
measure.
puffing.
We'll need... This mobile express cleaner should come in handy. I was planning to use it to sweep the express's ceiling during spring cleaning. It's got a nifty wide-angle lens on it. Once we zip it up into the air, we'll have eyes on the whole scene. Not a single nook or cranny will be able to hide from us. I mean, I know this isn't what it's meant for, but we have no other choice. If you think you can do this, I'll start piloting. Watch carefully. I'll be cleaning out the nooks and crannies as we go. All right, let's do this. Where do you want to check first? Stay alert. Now's not the time for relaxing. Let's check somewhere else. Nothing out of place here. What are you doing? Nothing out of the ordinary here. Maybe we should check the faraway cars. What do you think? Stay focused. You need to check every corner.
Mind if I take it for a spin? This little gadget could be the next big thing in spaceship cleanliness. Even Argenti could put his name to it. I'll jot that down. Let's carry on.
You still awake?
You must be the creature that she mentioned. Does it bother you that people deem you cute? Believe me when I say that you are more than cute, my friend. You are a delightful ball of pure charm. Needless to say, it is an honor to encounter beings such as yourself. But I shall never give up my spiritual training. If this crisis cannot be averted, I shall die for the glory of the Knights!
What's going on? Why is he chatting with these bugs?
I think he's also fallen into a hallucination.
Is he seeing another him?
I don't think so. I think he may be perceiving an unfamiliar presence.
Well, let's go save him.
Beautiful beings! Are you disciples?
on saving.
He could be in considerable danger. Let's proceed.
No dirty tricks.
Harmony and unison.
Still waters of oblivion.
Ready for another?
Watch your head.
Trying to pull a fast one? No dirty tricks. It's on me.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
I must apologize. I cannot believe that such a beautiful creature was merely a hallucination. Its deceptive and threatening nature is much uglier than its appearance would suggest.
You mentioned the sting transformed into an object of beauty, as something that she once spoke of, that you never personally encountered.
Yes. It was something she mentioned that I wanted to see in person.
I see. This, together with the fact that March's hallucination claimed to know her past, suggests that these visions feed on people's subjective experiences and long-term sentiments. In order to take the form of what they personally desire.
So, in Argenti's eyes, Wubbaboos are a thing of beauty. But my past isn't something I'm constantly thinking about. I have plenty of other dreams.
That's not how it works. The desire to know your past embodies purity itself, a thing of immense value.
I wonder if the dying words of those ugly menaces can be trusted. As the saying goes, even an insect speaks kind words when death is near.
Are you implying that the insect imparted you with a message prior to its demise?
Correct. Its final words were, "Celebrate this superficial victory, for you will never be able to acknowledge the existence of the Overlord."
Let's ignore the fact that you understand insect speak for now. That sentence... Oh, wait! I think I understand. When reading through the chronicles of interdimensional insects in the databank, I came across a species that had only been described in records. Due to the lack of research samples, the author gave it a tentative name. Giant Sting. This species can reach tremendous proportions and is big enough to swallow an entire star knot. I believe the Overlord Argenti mentioned could be referring to this colossal being. And we're...
I think I understand. We are in the belly of the beast.
Yes. That's my theory.
I see. That would explain what Velite and I experienced earlier.
What do you mean?
Did Velite mention that he was trapped in a dark and enormous cave when we first met? Now that I think on it, we did hear sounds akin to swallowing and other movements from the cave.
Yes, and your flight path happened to intersect with the Express's star rail, meaning we might have encountered the very same giant sting. Now, we need to see if we can prove the theory correct.
Oh, what is that?
Huh. It looks like our theory has already been confirmed. Let's talk to Mr. Yang.
Oh, it's so quiet. Someone say something.
After meeting all of you, I...
Oh, never mind.
How's it going? Has there been any progress?
Let me explain the situation.
I see. If the Express has been swallowed, then perhaps we could try pushing the Express's engine into a temporary state of overload and use the momentum to burst out of the giant sting's body.
Warp jumping requires a lot of preparation, and it might alert the swarm.
It would be risky. The engine might overheat and burst into flames. Still, I don't have any better ideas.
I am not fond of this idea.
Could it fail?
In a word, yes. The outer components of the Express may well be melting in gastric acid as we speak.
It would seem our enormous, hideous enemy is right outside.
No. So my teddy bears and bunnies are gonna be liquefied by stomach
You're gonna
acid?
be liquefied by stomach acid.
I need to find a way to save them.
Let's stay calm. I need some time to check the engine with Himiko. For now, just try and take your minds off the situation.
It's all right. We're in this together.
Have you noticed? Morale on the Express is low.
The Express is melting?
How is this even possible? I've been swallowed by a cave twice now. Is this my destiny?
We need to get out of the Sting's stomach as soon as possible. Pom-Pom doesn't want the Express to sustain damage.
Everyone, just calm down.
Calm yourselves, all of you. I am bidding farewell to this flora. After having made friends with all the beings on the Express, and having discussed the beauty with each of you, I can now depart this mortal coil without regret.
Ugh, can you and the Fern get a room already? How can anyone establish a bond with a houseplant? Although, I guess you could say the same about me and my teddy bears.
The Express is home to all of us. No matter what happens, we're in this together. Woohoo! You're back!
Who knew our first meeting would be our last? It's hopeless. I'll just spend the rest of my short life listening to your ramblings about the Express, I suppose.
Nonsense. This won't be our last meeting. But I'm happy the Express has started to grow on you. Now, where should Pom-Pom start the story?
Are you really about to tell a story? Look, it's a nice
Don't make
meeting
Pom-Pom
you all.
sad.
I'd love to shoot the breeze. But are you people really just going to give up?
Belate, I will escort you to your destination. A knight always keeps his word.
Don't assume you can reassure me that easily. I've got a heart of stone, you hear?
Okay, that's enough. In times like this, we should be trying to give each other hope. No, the Express is strong. I'm sure we can think of something.
It's rare to see March genuinely worried. But given the circumstances, maybe you could try reassuring some of the crew.
The Express has faced all kinds of obstacles on its journey. Today is just another one. It's no reason to stop trailblazing. Such is the very essence of trailblazing. It is through these trials that we find wisdom and maturity.
I've completed the engine inspection. Though the warp device isn't immediately operational, I believe we can still manage brief spurts of acceleration. Unless there are any major objections, I'll begin preparations.
Mr. Yang, one moment, please. I've suddenly happened upon an idea that might just help resolve our crisis. While the Express is being prepared, I would like to speak with her in private.
Seriously? Can't you just tell all of us?
Were I to air such a proposition among you, verily it would be dismissed in an instant. Yet, as a knight, It is my duty to aid the Express in resolving this issue.
Oh, so you're a mind reader now, too?
At this stage, any plan is a plan worth hearing. March, hang fire. Let's see where this leads us.
Thank you. I apologize for being so abrupt. You must find me strange for wanting to speak with you alone. I will tell it to you straight. I have a strong sense that as a Knight of Beauty, I have a duty to fight this battle. I propose that I disembark from the Express to confront the giant sting directly. My strategy is to pierce its stomach with my lance, triggering spasms that may cause it to eject the Express.
I can get out there and help you.
It is challenging for me to articulate this phenomenon. Yet when I observe certain entities, an indistinct sensation of beauty arises from my core, discernible only by instinct. Perhaps my long solitude traversing the cosmos has made it difficult to discern where these sentiments originate. But as a knight, I realize my obligation is to safeguard the seed that embodies beauty, standing as a bulwark to defend it against all. The Astral Express is that seed. It feels warm, like a home to me. I am certain that this is thanks to the strong friendship you have.
Well, that doesn't look like you preparing the Express.
That is why I must swear to fight to protect this warmth, rather than be protected by it. I am willing, time and time again, to protect these seeds of beauty, to allow them to bloom into pure and radiant flowers, to demonstrate my devotion to them. It is an inherent part of the journey of Argenti. In the pursuit of defending beauty, I have bled into unconsciousness, and in the ensuing stupor, I have witnessed countless times their traces spreading from beneath my feet, reaching into the unknown before me. My rational mind tells me no. Yet my heart tells me to believe. In those past hallucinations, I kept running. Their footprints on the mire-ridden path moved me to a sadness beyond tears. And every time, I was a breath away from catching a glimpse of their figure. Yes, this is my wish. It is a never-ending cycle of falling and standing up again. Each time I wander closer to death, it gets me closer to the path the beauty once walked. This is my vow as a Knight of Beauty. Thank you, but that won't be necessary. It matters not if my flesh is pierced by the insect's horns. The closer I get to death, the closer I may get to the path of the beauty. I apologize. I have been rambling. As I said, articulation has never been my forte. Let us return to the point at hand. Do I have your support? You do. Thank you. Your understanding is more precious than any treasure. I have faced many a traveler, encountered flattery and provocation aplenty. It is rare to find a spirit as pure as yours. In that case, please forgive my inappropriate manner. Our friendship is new, but was forged in the heat of battle, which I only wish we had been able to conclude. I hope now we may conclude it still, that I may leave without regret. I shall prove my will with the blade, defend my honor, and uphold my dignity with the protocol of combat. Win or lose, I will accept the outcome, and thus bid you farewell. My friend, it is an honor to fight against you.
Dangerous thoughts. The harmony will soon play in unison.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Night. Soul Shack. Stars echo.
It's on me.
Commencing support. Ready for another? Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
You're fighting a gentleman. Put forth all your might.
Again? Watch your head.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Another journey begins. Still waters for Flipper.
Enemy targets detected. Harmony and unison.
No dirty tricks, all right.
Let's sign the flesh wound.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Just for oblivion.
Commencing support. Ready for another?
Bear witness. To
May song bring us victory.
Behold, this symbol of pure. Let the duel commence. Confess. Put forth all your might.
I hope for an end to strife in the world. Resonate all together. Night. Stars echo.
Spend freely.
Free will, or was it fate? Still waters of oblivion.
Enemy targets detected.
Watch your head.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Familiar.
All in.
You're fighting a gentleman. Put forth all your might.
Sure, I'll play along. It's on me.
Another journey begins.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Ready for another? May song bring us victory.
Behold, this symbol of pure. Let the duel commence.
Free will, or was it fate? Just for oblivion.
Commencing support. I hope for an end to strife in the world. Harmony and unison.
Confess. Put forth all your might.
Again?
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Rise to the challenge.
Familiar.
Watch your head.
Night. So stars echo.
Hedge your bets. Spend freely.
Still waters of oblivion.
Ready for another?
are fighting a gentleman.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Put forth all your might.
Again? Sure, I'll play along. Just for oblivion.
Your demeanor, strength, and the etiquette of your
You
combat.
were pretty easy to
I
take
admit,
down.
you have won me over. Extraordinary and enjoyable in equal measure. Encountering an opponent of your caliber proves the existence of the beauty. The end of our battle signifies my departure. The moment has finally arrived for me to bid farewell to the Express. I came to the Express to help you find a solution to this crisis. When my mission is complete, I shall venture back into the cosmos. But the cosmos is boundless. We may yet have another encounter. Excellent, dear friend. After completing my mission here, I shall find somewhere else that requires my protection. Worry not. As a knight, I bear the resolve and honor of assured victory. My body, tempered by countless battles, will not easily be broken. Such a brief, fortuitous encounter. It has been an honor knowing each and every one of you on the Express.
Let's go talk with the others.
So, how did your talk with Argenti go? I see. Based on our dealings with him so far, I can't say I'm overly surprised. Sounds like the kind of plan a younger me might have come up with. But that doesn't mean I approve of it. How do you see things? I suppose it all depends on how you see his understanding of and devotion to the beauty. If you're certain, I trust your judgment.
I took a nap just now. I dreamt there was another me piloting Argenti's one and only. What's wrong with me? I never dream. After stealing Argenti's spaceship, I said to myself, go find Argenti. I'm not the type to start caring about people I've only just met. The dream made me feel a little uneasy. So what on earth is Argenti up to, anyway? Huh? What? He wants to fight that huge bug on his own? So all that talk of departing the mortal coil and bidding farewell to a planet, that was all serious? You refused him, right? Nonsense! Me? Care about him? Impossible! But if he dies, how am I going to turn my life around? I don't understand why he chose to die when he could live. Why is he so stubborn? All right, fine, I care about him. Ugh, why is he so difficult? Are his beliefs more important than his life? No way. I've got to talk some sense into him.
After jumping from the Express, I shall pierce the wall of the giant sting's stomach. It should then violently convulse so the Express can escape the confines of its body. Velite, have you something to say?
It's reckless to put yourself in danger. Do you really have to fulfill your knightly duty? Isn't there another way? I just don't get it.
You too are worried for my safety. You may not have realized, but you have a unique and noble soul. I hope I can keep my promise to escort you to your destination.
You... Oh, what the heck? Fine. I can be brave too, you know. If you insist on doing this, then I'm coming with you. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be alive right now.
Oh god, this sounds like a really bad idea.
But I'll do whatever I can.
I appreciate that. But it would be best for you to remain on the Express.
You're impossible.
You can come to Washtopia with us.
It suddenly struck me that if it weren't for this accident, we would never have met, let alone become friends. My life is a third-rate fiction next to your heroic saga. But at least they coincided. So you still want to do it? Are we gonna say goodbye here? Then don't die. I'll be waiting for you. After we fix this mess, you've got some spokesperson duties at my company to attend to. Just make sure you come back in one piece.
Do not worry. You will hear my shout. Adrilla the Beauty is the most peerless beauty of them all. Once the Express is safely out, I will devise my own exit plan and navigate my way to safety. Until next time, having witnessed this spectacle, I am sure you will come to grasp the depth of my convictions. In the sanguine, eternal night of the universe, my existence professes a loyalty greater than the guileless.
Hey! We made it!
Is this Washtopia? No, this is just fireworks.
Did the Express make the universe explode?
No, this is a hallucination caused by the giant sting. The commotion must have led to a great shedding of wing particles.
Huh? Then maybe the insect wasn't that big? Maybe it was all an illusion.
I'm afraid not, March.
Hello! I wanted to go to Washtopia.
I bet would think these fireworks were really beautiful. We didn't know him very long, but he was a pretty nice guy. I hope he made it.
The Express managed to escape the crisis, but Pom Pom still feels a little sad. Pom Pom wonders what happened to Argenti.
Belite just left the Express too. He looked really upset. I guess he didn't know what Argenti was thinking either.
The Knights of Beauty are made up of individuals who are used to traveling through the cosmos alone. They are difficult to understand, and the starry sky is their home. Perhaps this fireworks show is a symbol of his honor.
But the fireworks...
And the starry sky...
He didn't see it.
He has his own goals. And struggles. After all, the Eon of Beauty has likely already fallen.
You mean Adrilla? The one he wouldn't stop talking about? But he said he'd find them and fulfill his duty to protect them.
The fact that Adrilla has fallen is tacitly acknowledged by some Knights of Beauty. Naturally, there are others who don't want to believe it.
This is some
Like the one you
interesting
met.
lore.
He probably thinks that Adrilla is simply missing, hiding somewhere beyond the reach of mortals. The crisis is over, and our unexpected guest has left. But I think there's still something we should talk about. In your opinion, what is beauty? You have a wild imagination. Beauty takes many forms, and different people
Cats.
have
Beauty is
different
cats.
answers.
Let's just
I
go
wonder
with
what
that.
exactly it is that the Knights of Beauty are pursuing through the cosmos.
Cat videos.
Let's assume that Argenti finds the missing Adrilla. Will he be able to recognize them with his human eyes? Or, obsessed with his version of them, will he turn a blind eye and not even see them for who they are?
Maybe I'm Adrilla.
like he had
Maybe
a kind of
Adrilla is the
tunnel
friends he made
vision.
along the way.
And it sounded like he was holding himself to unreachable standards to attain his dreams. I didn't quite wrap my head around him. I guess if we're ever back in Bellabog and see a red-headed knight shouting into trash cans, Idrilla! Are you in there? Idrilla! I won't be surprised. But so what? I still think he was a nice guy. Even if he was a bit weird.
Where were we supposed to be going again?
Washtopia. I wanted to go to Washtopia. Kayla.
Teledin. So everything in the Tale series is true. Is this what Artem saw? Really? Then where is the real Satelladin? Will I have the chance to go see it with the Express? Sorry, excuse me. Just pretend I didn't say anything. Thank you for inviting me to board the Express. I'll take a look around on my own. You don't have to accompany me. You really don't have to. I'd like to hang out on my own. Bye.
Alright, what was I working on? What do I want to use? I'll just keep
It's
using
an honor
it.
to fight to the sound of music. Until everything burns to ashes! Setting the seas aflame! Fight to live! Harmony and unison.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack. Set the seas aflame! Fight to live! Set the seas aflame! Stars echo.
Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Fight to live!
Destined for oblivion.
Set the seas aflame!
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Fight! Until everything burns to ashes! Fight to live! Set the seeds of harmony and unison.
Still waters of liquid. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Ready for another? Fight! Set the seeds of fight! Set the seeds of
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Fight! Set the seeds of fight! Set the seeds of
On the still waters of oblivion.
ready for another? Stars echo! Fight! Until everything burns to ashes!
It's actually really relaxing to just close my eyes and listen to.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Set the seeds of
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
I said that last night about Svarog, though. Like, listening to Svarog talk was really soothing.
fight! Set the seeds of fight!
Still waters of oblivion.
Set the seeds of
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Set the seeds of fight!
Oh, this is nice music, too. Alright. Last battle.
Until everything burns to ashes! Fight! Set the seeds of
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
fasten it all together.
Destined for oblivion.
Fight! Set the seeds of
I have to admit, when that last quest I did, when it talked about Washtopia, I didn't realize it'd be a companion quest. I kind of thought it would take me somewhere and do like a power wash simulator game. I was fully prepared to power wash the the Astral Express. I was ready and willing.
Ready for another?
There's just something about Power Wash Simulator. I have it. Maybe I'll stream it one day. I know that playing with fire.
The coach is cool.
Playing her on all of, because I basically just run her on my domains. That person's E6, S6, and I must admit, it do be making me want to get her. Do this real quick. Oh boy, yeah. You could come. This wouldn't have happened if you joined us. I'm a much better liar than you. You're a bad liar, Serval. What happens if they ask you about it? Okay. What was I doing? Okay. You. Okay. Who will I work on next? Oh. Okay. I will work on you next. And then I'll just have to pick somebody to farm in exchange for Robin. Robin is really out here just causing me all sorts of problems with farming. You again? How do I get it?
This haven of memories. Every touch.
I'll be with you in a minute, Argenti.
coming to me. It's...
I did this yesterday. How do I make it switch? I'm tired of doing this one. What do I get out of doing this? I get money. I'll probably want money at some point. Okay, we're just gonna skip through all the dialogue because I did it yesterday.
Come around and have a look.
Oh, we're just Googling answers. I don't... Okay. Okay, then I must be close to getting done. I've done a bunch of them.
It's coming to me. It's coming to me.
We did not get to go to Washtopia. Okay. I know this was very short. What time is it? But I'm gonna be done for the day. Oh, I'll show you. I finished the museum and then I'll go. Okay. So Monday night or Sunday night, when we realized that in fact there was still a whole nother part of the mission to do for the museum, and I was like, but I have to go to bed, and I got off. I did not in fact go to bed. I laid in bed and tossed and turned for 2 hours. So I didn't go to bed till 2 a.m. And we've just not recovered since. But I did finish the museum. I see it. Yeah, it was certainly an experience. Where's Sampo? Serval, you might want to watch out. But no, fun little museum. At some point I'm gonna go around and read everything, but for now, we will. Yeah, I just got her. And I just got Aventurine, and I have her. I have her light cone. I've had some very, very lucky pulls. I'm very excited that I made them change the description to Cyril. Well, I have a lot of stellar jades at my disposal, because you can see where I am in the quest. So this is the museum in Eurilo 6. I have one last thing to do. I mean, I'm aware that I could go to the Lufo. This is the start of, this is the place you go after leaving Eurilo 6. I don't know how to pronounce it yet. They'll tell me, I'm sure. I've seen it written down. I just haven't heard it out loud. I'm aware that I could just go to it right now, but I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so I like to do things in order. So I finished up all of the like little, side missions. I cried playing Clara's quest. That was great. I also open up all of the chests. I'm a big chest opener. I mean, I've vaguely seen Penacony from, holy shit. I don't think I've ever looked at Eurilo 6 at this angle, but I've vaguely seen Penacony from sneaking into the domains to do stuff. I've seen, like, enemies and obviously the background shots. Yeah, I don't think I'd ever seen Eurilo 6 from this angle. I don't think I'd ever looked. That's big. I don't know what else to do, because I don't think I have it in me to do this quest tonight. We could listen to the IPC. Again.
Nice. Welcome to the Interastral Peace Broadcast.
Why are you crying again? Oh, we've got an emergency food joke. here we go. Something to do. Oh, I'm sure I'll get through it. I've played through Genshin Impact twice now.
Every moment.
Obsessively. Are you done crying?
Another peaceful day. La, 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 la.
Okay. Yeah, we're done crying now. Let's see. I could go do the simulated universe. Also, thank you for the follow. Sorry there's no fun celebration. I stream on my PlayStation, so it's... all we have is the overlay. That is all we've got. Let's see. What could I do? I don't know. I mean, I could try World Level 4 again, but fucking Sparrow kind of ripped me a new asshole the last time I tried it. My Acheron did not sweep, but to be fair, I've since upgraded her traces, and I've upgraded Aventurine's traces. I'm not excited about the fact that I will have to beg, borrow, and steal to upgrade Robin. But such is life. Yeah. So these four are really the only one that's built. I don't have Harmony MC at all. Or Harmony MC built at all. She still has all the stuff from when I had her physical, because I don't really use her. I have my free doctor ratio. And that's kind of the end of the semi-built characters. And then we've got many more. There's some that I'm planning on building eventually. I think I've decided that my free 5-star from the selector, yeah, doctor ratio. So, fun fact, the only reason I started playing this game is because I heard there was a free doctor ratio, and I saw the scene of him in the bathtub, and so I created an account on my phone, got my free doctor ratio, managed to score a Robin, and then dropped the game for 4 months until I heard Aventurine was rerunning. And then I got Aventurine, and then it kind of just became an obsession. I'm usually a Genshin Impact streamer, but I haven't played in 2 weeks. Let's see, Natasha. But no, my plan is to get Himiko off of the selector, so I think I have this team that has Herta on it. So I think I'm going to have to build Herta. But no, and then this is the light cone that my Pela has on. These aren't like the world's greatest builds. Like their relics are kind of, I haven't even started running relic domains. They just are what they are. They should be happy just to have relics. What does Dr. Ratio? Dr. Ratio just has a 3-star on him. Have I gotten anything better since? Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty proud of the traces of everyone being pretty much caught up, because usually on Genshin, it takes me a while to get around to farming domains for talents, but to be fair, it's a lot easier for me to just set up the fight, auto battle it, and then go cook dinner and just come back every couple minutes to reset it. You know what we could do? Okay. Oh no. Someone needs to warn, Donk, you need to warn this person that I don't build the characters at all. Oh no. Build in the sense that I level them and I level their talents, yes. I am fairly notorious for not using my resin, so many of my characters on Genshin are on artifact sets that I got through Strongbox. So about 1.5 years ago, I did regularly do the I just call it the Raiden Shogun domain. It's emblem, the emblem domain. I was regularly running that, and then when Sumeru came out, I was regularly running the Dendro artifact domain, and pretty much every character, all of their artifacts are strong-boxed from those, or Clorinde is probably the only one I've been regularly farming artifacts for, but then I can't be asked to ascend her past level 70. I have all of the boss things to level her, to ascend her and level her to 80. I just hate farming the stupid starfish. Okay. What am I looking for? What was I looking for? I was looking for something, and I've just lost the plot. I've just lost the plot. No, none of these are the things I was looking for. Oh, this was what I was looking for. Avert your eyes as I did that. I'm also a not big believer when it comes to Genshin, and I'm sure it's similar in Star Rail. I don't follow the wait till you're this AR to farm domains. Don't use your reserved resin things. Because eventually that'll get back up to 2400 and I'll just go crazy with it. And that will make me feel good. But I don't, like in Genshin, I don't believe in waiting till 45 to farm for artifacts. Mine was at 2400 from the 3-month-long break of not playing anything. And then I used it all, I believe, on relic domains. and I don't think I got anything good out of it. Can confirm. Okay, what was I doing? You. Are you kidding me? Here we go. We'll go show off my Acheron. Except not really. Because what we're really going to do is show off my friend's Firefly.
What will they experience on the journey to the other side?
I apparently have made friends with a bunch of whales.
Time for good old counterattack! Until everything burns to ashes! Fight to live! Set to the sea,
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
This is E6S6 Firefly.
Resonate all together.
Or S5. I don't know how far the light cones go up, but it's full. It's both of them are all the way. I've got a couple. I know I have a couple E6 Acherons in my friend list. And I'm pretty sure I have at least one E6 Aventurine.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
To be clear, I don't know this person in, like, real life. So I don't... Like, this is not a real life friend of mine who is spending, I assume, a lot of money on Star Rail, considering a bunch of my E6 characters in my friend list are theirs. When this is done, we can look at my friend list and see if there are any other characters that you would like to see. I can set them up.
Netmark activate. Time for good old counterattack.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, I've got 32, 20. So I've got that. That might be... That's the only E6 that I've got for Acheron. So I've got... Like I said, this person has Aventurine, Acheron, and Firefly on their thing. And then I was using... Now it's E0, but I found this guy's playstyle really, really interesting. Yeah, I don't... Like I said, compared to their others, because I think... Yeah, it looks like Firefly's the only one with full, light cone stuff. Well, let's see how she do.
Resonate all together.
Destined for oblivion. Again? I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. On the still waters of oblivion.
That's my hope, is that eventually my Acheron will sweep them all.
Spend freely.
Ready for another? Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack. Stars echo.
Still waters of oblivion.
Yeah, if you friend me and you have your Acheron in your lineup or whatever, I can look at it. I can even use her.
It's on me.
I'm in US, so I'm North America region.
Or maybe
It's tied to your it's tied to your PlayStation account, so whatever account your PlayStation was set up in. Not North America then. Yeah, because it's on my PlayStation, it's attached to the region that my PlayStation is in. You know who I want to see?
Even before the abyss of a black hole. We still have a choice.
4. Listen, I just want to see what he does.
Leave it to me.
Resonate all together.
Still waters of oblivion.
Ready for another? Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Destined for oblivion.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice. Stand down.
I have to admit, Welt kind of does it for me too.
Still waters of oblivion.
Not as much as Dr. Ratio.
Net markers activate. Time for
There's
a good
just
old
something about Dr. Ratio. It itches the Al-Haytham brain in me. Cause in Genshin, I love me a good Al-Haytham.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
I'm just a simp. I've begun to realize that. God. I have to admit, I hate the PlayStation controls of the wheel.
Benny just...
It drives me insane. Genshin doesn't seem to have the same issue that Star Rail does of like... Genshin, I never feel like I have an issue getting it to go to where I want to. but I feel like I have it a lot on here. Like, see, like, I'm on that, but sometimes it'll bring me to the other. And I never have that problem with the Genshin wheel. The what button? I mean, sometimes it is, but it's probably easier in the sense of it wouldn't do that, but because I'm such a long-time Genshin player, it's very ingrained in me to just go to the wheel. It's because it's the same button, and so I just find myself doing it. What's the recommendation? Talent? Okay. Also, I never do anything easy for myself. I'm constantly... I'm constantly making things harder for myself. Okay. Like right now, I have my laptop in front of me to watch the Twitch chat. And it's blocking my view of my screen. No, that's not what I want to do. Keep leaving before I'm actually done. Yeah, all of my characters have pretty trash crit rate.
I understand.
What do I need to do for you? Okay. Can I switch to? I don't know. I don't know anything about light cones and like what to put on them. They're a lot more complicated than the weapons in Genshin. It's too much. It's too much for me. Okay. Well, I'm gonna call it for the day because it's almost midnight here, and I gotta go to bed because I have really. It's real great. We have to go to work for 3 hours tomorrow before we can be off for Thanksgiving.
I understand.
So I have to get up at 6:45 and go into work for 3 hours. and stare at my screen and probably get nothing done. Woo! But we are going to go to her space station because that's where we're going to start tomorrow. I'm going to stream again tomorrow at some point after
Do you need me to formulate the
I
next plan?
have begun cooking things for Thanksgiving. But thank you for coming. Thank you for joining us. It's been great. It's been a pleasure. Yeah. I don't really have a schedule, but right now I've been streaming every day at this time. So clearly I'm on to something here. We'll see how long this lasts. Good night. I lied. We're gonna end in the parlor car so we can listen to the IPC.
Welcome to the Interastral Peace broadcast. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
As Klapoth, the preservation's
Good
giant hammer
evening.
slowly